Okay, let's look at the real reason they let you go. Okay, the real reason they let you go. That's what I've been called to look at today. First card, please. Okay, they couldn't cope with their emotions for some reason. Okay, I feel that they took a lot from you emotionally, that they expected you to be there, do things, be on top form kind of thing. But with this card, they didn't give it back. Okay, let's have a look at what else is coming out. Okay, there's also a possibility that a relationship from the past affected your relationship. I'm not saying that they were seeing the other person or, you know, third party or any of that, but the underlying energy, and I feel that this past relationship caused them to either overreact emotionally, or they were just very emotionally immature. That's what I'm getting. So I'm going into that deeper. Let's have a look and see are they going to come back? Are they actually going to come back? I think that's what I really want to nail today. So give these another shuffle. Like I said, I hope you're well. I hope you're okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Please keep leaving your comments. I do read all of them. If you would like a reading, just click on the title of this video. Links are below in the description box to the website, and all the readings are on there, and also check out the free relationship report as well. Okie dokie, so we've got an emotionally immature avoidant who drained you dry. You've got nothing left to give. You tried really hard with this person. You tried to reason with them. What I'm really getting is that you went above and beyond to try and understand them, okay? You always gave them the benefit of the doubt, and in the end it was just exhausting. It was just, I just feel tired, you know, pulling this energy in. But it's to do with something that happened in their past, a past relationship that could have broken down. It could have been acrimonious. I'm almost getting an energy of somebody who, I don't know, maybe there was a divorce, or they lost something, or there was something that they said they were over, all right? Whatever it was, they said they were over it. And this is the real reason it all went wrong with you, because they weren't over it. But I'm not getting that they wanted that person back particularly. It was what they hadn't processed. So I've just pulled 3 more cards. Let me just turn them over and see what we've got. Right, they're still into you. They're looking you up. They're wondering what you're doing, following your social media possibly. Even if you're blocked, people can still find out what you're doing, okay? I always add this bit because obviously being old, we didn't have social media. We didn't even have the internet, but we could find out what people were doing. So your ex is still trying, but more than that, they're trying to find out some info. And I feel they're trying to find out the info because they want to speak to you. Is this a good time? I'm hearing that. Is it a good time? Okay. Yes. Okay. Going back to your ex's energy, one of the real reasons they let you go is they were scared. Okay, they've been in situations before where it really hasn't worked out, and they lost. It's going back to that basic energy today for you, that they lost, okay? So they were scared. So when they get scared, they need to grow up. They need to get over what happened in the past, and they need to, you know, sometimes in life you just have to move on, because if you bring the same crap that you had in the last relationship to the new relationship, that's why people, I'm going to say it, people talk about healing, and that's why people talk about really loving yourself first. Your ex doesn't like themselves. That's why they let you go. They don't like themselves. But instead of working on that or saying, hey, you know what, maybe I need to look at this, they projected it onto you. They expected you to save them. You tried really hard until you'd got nothing left to give. Last card. And your ex likes to win. Okay? They have to win at all costs. There's something in your ex, right? This is what I'm hearing. That even when it's time to stop arguing, when it's time to put the sword down, when it's time to say, hey, yes, shall we call a truce? Let's talk about it. It's almost like something goes off in their head, in their brain, and they are just so focused on winning the argument that they completely lose focus of what the hell's going on. And they wanted to win at all costs, okay? But the reason they want to win at all costs is underneath that adult body they're in, they're a scared little child, okay? That's what the deal is here. That's what the deal is with your person. They haven't got the maturity, I don't feel, to be in a relationship. It's almost like they can get so far and then you can't have a conversation with this person. They're just, you might as well, the old saying, talk to the ball. You might as well have been talking to a brick wall. And there's nothing you could say or do that would make them not want to fight to the bitter end. Even if winning, and this is what's happened with you, even if winning or perceiving to win, they felt, and I say this very briefly, that they had won, it has come at a very high price for them now because they've lost you. Okay, and they still miss you. They still miss you. But they just had to win, didn't they? You know? Okay, let's see what they'd like to say to you. Let's see what they'd like to say to you. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I wish you were here with me. Somebody misses you desperately, desperately misses you. I'm on my way to you. Whoa, now this is a shock. I can feel their energy coming in. Right, you're in for a surprise. You're in for a surprise. Let's go into that a little bit more. I've been trying to work on myself and trying to clear my head. That is brilliant. Now that's the only card in the deck that says that. But that is, you know, the fact that they've recognised based on what I've been channeling is amazing. You're halfway there. You're halfway there, okay? On my way back to you. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. They miss your smile. They miss your sense of humour. They miss your quirkiness. They miss the phone conversations they had with you. You were somebody, before all went wrong, okay? Let's put the bad bit to one side for a minute now. You were somebody that they couldn't wait to ring. That you could have had hour-long phone conversations with this person and they love talking to you. They absolutely love talking to you. Let's see, they're on the way to you. Okay, let's just have this card out. I'm on my way to you. I'm going to use this deck today. And a K deck. It's a lovely deck if you like tarot decks. It's a very accurate deck as well. Say Anna K Tarot. They want to work on it. Now, this card, this deck, I love it as well because of the images on this deck. Going back to the Eight of Pentacles, they want to come in, they want to work on it. But going back to what I said maybe 10 minutes ago, they're not sure if you're ready, if you want it. Okay, they are going to come back in. They're going to tell you they want to put the work in. They're also going to tell you that they've been working on themselves and that they literally just want to get their head down now and build a future with you, build something stable, that they've learnt the lessons, that they're sorry. And they're also wanting to say that they accept now that past relationships made them react in the way they did to you. All right. Anything else, please? Let's have a look. They have felt very trapped in their mind. Your ex has not spoken the truth about what really goes on in their head. Okay? They don't like themselves. They've got very low self-esteem. Okay? What they project out to the world, like when you met them, or maybe the first few months or even years you were with them, that isn't who they are inside. And what happened, and the real reason they let you go, is because they were massively triggered by what we've just been talking about. They don't have very high self-esteem, okay? But they want a reconciliation. They would like to, what they're going to come in with, it could be this Christmas, New Year, party season. They could invite you to a get-together, or if you still have a tenuous connection with them in some shape or form, family, children, friends, whatever, they are hoping to bump into you there. However, you will be asked to go to some form of social occasion. Either you bump into them or they will specifically ask you to meet up, okay? They're coming in the energy of the King of Wands. They are determined to make this work. They're very passionate about it. They are thinking outside of the box now. I'm thinking, what can I do? You know, the King of Wands is a nice energy. I like the King of Wands. It can be a bit hot-headed, can be a little bit opinionated, but in the positive aspect of the energy, they are fun, they're passionate, and I just feel with this King of Wands that you've got this person hook, line and sinker now, if you want them. Their love is there for you, it's there for the taking. They only, I feel now, have eyes for you. If they've been seeing other people, doing other things, it's not you. All right, it's not you. So this is a lovely reading for you. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. Okay, so yeah, they're hoovering back in. There's sometime this month, in the next 2-3 weeks, I feel. Okay, they're hoping that you haven't moved on. They're hoping that you haven't moved on. What else is clarifying that, please? Yeah, they're hoping that you've still got some time for them, and that it's not been too long. I'm hearing that you haven't been separated for too long, and that you've still got time for them, that there's still something there. Okay, they're hoping that the cycle hasn't closed out. The world's here, but it's in the reverse. They're hoping that you can go around one more time, because the world in reverse with exes usually means that it's not completed. There's something that's left unsaid, something that needs closing out, okay? They will be back, all right? They've missed you dreadfully. They've felt very lonely without you. Very sad. You were the one for them, okay? You know, you were like their ride or die, is it that saying? I'm a bit old. I think it's ride and die, or ride or die. I know what it means. It means that whatever happens, you two muddled along. Whatever life threw at you, you got through it. And I'm also hearing to say it was such a shame it ended, because you'd been through a lot worse before it ended. You'd been through a lot worse before it ended. Okay, let me just get... I just want this deck, just this little deck here before I wrap this up today. This card, what's this one? It doesn't want to pick up. Let me look at it. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. They made a mistake. They knew that they were fighting the wrong battle. They just had to be right. Somebody shattered their self-esteem before you two got together. And because of that, they always just had to be right. I haven't been reacting when people mention you. So no, they've kind of shut down as if you don't matter, which obviously is an absolute pack of lies. I've been wondering if you're happy without me. You know, have you got any love left? And this is what I've been saying. Is there anything left for you to give to them? Okay, I hid who I really am from you. They're going to talk about this, and you should ask them. And before I wrap this up, speak your mind, speak your truth, okay? Because I felt at times you didn't always speak your truth because you knew what they were going to do. This time around, it's on your terms. This is your world. You're creating your reality. This energy's here. If this is what you want, then you say to yourself how it's going to work. So, for example, my person is open, honest, and shows me unconditional love. Whatever it is you want, change that story, okay? We do have to change the stories with reconciliations, because if we don't, they don't tend to work, because we get triggered further on down the line and the old chestnuts come up. So you take time now to decide if this is what you want. If it is what you want, go within and change the story about, and they will show up. Honestly, I promise you, if you can just know that they've changed and you change the story, this person will show up exactly how you imagine it to be. Okay, so this is the real reason. It might have come as a shock to you. Yeah, they want the Four of Wands with you as well. What's underneath that? Yeah, they're very lonely. They're in hermit energy. They miss you dreadfully. Okay, that's all I can say. They miss you dreadfully. And if this is what you want, it's here. So I love you. Take care. But remember, you're on that pedestal. Okay? You're in charge. You are calling the shots. All right? Speak soon. Bye.